I've decided to do this video again on this Android TV box, just because the last one I did was absolutely atrocious. So that's it there, it's in standby mode, and we'll go through it now. Here we go, here's the box. It's about 4 inches square by just under an inch, and if we go around it, you've got 2 USB sockets, there's a third one somewhere else, a reset button in there. You've got your power input, your Cat 5 connector, your audio, that's the audio thing, for digital audio out, HDMI connector. You can pop your TF card or your micro SD in there. There's your third USB. I don't know what OTG is, but then again I don't use it, so it's not a problem. So I'll just get it all plugged back in and I'll show you how long it takes to boot up. Okay, so I'm going to plug the power in the back now, and you can see how long it's going to take. So it's an octa-core processor, as you can see there, which means it's pretty damn fast. While it's booting up, I'll just go through a couple of the things that you get with it. You get the remote control, which you can either use as a mouse or as a clicker. And what I've also added to it is a Bluetooth keyboard, just because it makes life so much easier. So as you can see, it's booting up in the background, and we're nearly there probably. And here, presto, up and running. It's a recent Android operating system, which makes it really easy to use. So if I'm using the remote control, you just flick through everything. What I'm going to do first is go into the apps, because one of the things that I've done is I've put a VPN on it. So we'll just go into that and I'll connect to the VPN. I've got a favourite set up there. There we go, let's go into Russia. There we go, just go into Russia. So I'm using the keyboard on this one, click on that. And here, presto, connected to Russia. When you're using the keyboard, it's really easy to use. I mean, for example, function and escape takes you back to the initial screen there. So predominantly, although you can put pretty much any Android app on here, what I'm using this for at the moment is Kodi. So if I go back to the home screen, you can see that I've got Kodi down at the bottom there. Go into your settings, you've got loads of different settings on there that you can play with, your Bluetooth, your memory, etc, etc. But we'll just pop back out. I'll go to Kodi. No, tell a lie, I'll go to the right one. I'll go to Kodi. Now I've got what I think is the latest version on there. Now, I used YouTube to download some skins or whatever you call them onto this. So if I go along to one that I'm using at the moment, which is UK Turk, click into movies. I've also downloaded, I think it's called Showcase. Now that's a good app for streaming movies, basically anything else as well. So there we go. Go into movies, 3D and 4K. You do searches. This is a good one, but there's about another 4 or 5 on there that I use as well. Into new movies. These are new movies, and then you can just scroll through them, choose whatever you want. You can come out of there. Jumped a bit too far, but back in. If you take it back, you can go through TV, sport, music, all sorts of things. Now, Currently I'm connected with a Cat5 cable to the network, but previously I've been connected through the Wi-Fi in the house as well. So ultimately, what I'm saying is, this is the first box that I've had that's been fast enough and with the latest operating system on that's actually been easy to use. I've definitely found it easier with a keyboard. First of all, I had a wired keyboard on it and a wired mouse, but this keyboard, it was only about £11. Bluetooth, you've got your mouse on it, it's fine. Just something that you can do with the remote control. If you haven't got a keyboard, you can click that one there and then click it. Click one of them anyway, maybe that one. Yeah, there you go. And then you can use it. Can you see the mouse on the screen? So you can bring that along. It's just difficult when you come to typing things in. So a definite recommendation for the keyboard anyway. But if we go back, you can go into your Google Store. Any apps that you want on there that you want to download. I put trail finders on for a holiday that I'm going on. There's just absolutely all sorts. I'm not saying that Android is the best thing since sliced bread. I used to have a Microsoft phone, and I've just switched over to Android phone now, purely simply because I couldn't get the applications on the Microsoft phone. And it is good. You've always got a huge database of apps that you can choose from. And again, the majority can go on here. It's a good box. It works for me. I'll just show you the front of it. There you go. That's really working there. Easy to go into standby. Easy to open up. It's an all-round, fast, useful, good screening box. Big recommendation from me.